75. Day 75.
Imitez les gestes de posie.
We're moving.
3, 2, 1, c'est parti. Levez alternativement les genoux pour toucher le rincon. Cet exercice étire la zone des cuisses aux fessiers. Une dernière fois. Oui, comme ça. L'exercice suivant consiste à monter les talons. Levez-les alternativement pour toucher le rincon. Expirez en levant les chevilles. Une dernière fois. Bien. Passons aux étirements du dos. Mettez une jambe en avant et abaissez le bassin. Inspirez en avançant la jambe, expirez en la ramenant. Vous devriez sentir les muscles du dos qui s'étirent. Une dernière fois de chaque côté. Oui, c'est parfait. Écartez les pieds et passons aux étirements latéraux. Levez le rincon et penchez-vous sur les côtés. Gardez la tête bien droite. Évitez les mouvements brusques pendant cet étirement. Une dernière fois de chaque côté. Beau travail!
There you go. Nice. What a dynamic stretch. Okay. Let's go complete some of this game. Boo, boo, boo doo doo. Boo, boo, boo doo 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 boo. Boo, bum bum. The Valley of Wishes. Let's see what people wish for. Promotional item. 5 smoothies I don't want. Let's do it though. Hey, bonjour, comment ça va? Bienvenue. C'est moi. C'est parti. Allons-y maintenant avec Ring Fit Adventure. I forget what battle it is. Jean? Anyways, Gymnasium Duo Battle. How's it going? My dude, welcome and bienvenue, a Ring Fit Adventure. Episode 75. I'm good. I had a good day at work today. Today was a very heavy reading day. Makes sense. I'm on a new task and I need to know how a whole new section of the software I'm working on works. So I mostly spent the day reading. That's good. I like to read. Okay. You know, and I'm pretty happy with this. Boo, boo, boo. We can do some overheads. How are you? How's your day? Oh, you know what? Audubon Pal's not connected to the chat. Just that. You love reading days? I don't mind them. I certainly appreciate when they come and go, you know what I mean? There's a tendency for them to show up on times where you really need them most, right? I wonder what's going on with Audubon Pal. Okay, messages are getting out, but messages aren't getting in. Let's restart Audubon Pal to see if that's what's up. Maybe Audubon Pal is sick. Maybe Audubon Pal needs a reading day. You know what I'm saying? Read the chat, my buddy. Doop 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 doop. Oop baba doop. But yeah, that was good. Yeah, you gotta take those sometimes. Learn about observer classes and the factory design pattern in order to get notifications working for different subscriptions. Oh boy. Alright, Autobomb, what are you saying? Alright, now it's working. I don't know what's up. We're in there, as they say. We in there. Okay. Let's do it. Okay. So an observer class is pretty straightforward. Like it goes in between two other things and just updates stuff, right? So like, let's say you wanted to create a class that knew every time an object of a certain type was created, right? Like Adam's cool object, right? So what you would do is you would register that function with your observer class, and then anytime Adam's cool object was created, it would generate a notification. So that anything subscribed to the observer class would notify them. Right? And then an object factory is something that creates concrete. Let's turn my headphones down a little here. Did that even work? No, it didn't. Oh, I'm on the wrong channel. There you go. It's a little less aggressive. Check 1 of the 4. Yeah. And then a factory class is something that creates concrete versions of a class for, or of an object rather, for other things, so that the other thing doesn't need to know anything about the thing you're making, right? So you could have a factory whose job it is to make Pokemon, right? And so rather than needing to have a different class to handle all 151 Pokemon, you would just handle one Pokemon pointer, right? And then you'd ask the Pokemon factory to make you a Pokemon, and it would return you a Pokemon pointer you could use. And so the value there is that you can change the number of Pokemon you have and what makes a Pokemon without ever actually having to change the Pokemon class, right? So maybe you've made all these cool rules you like about Pokemon. They can have maximum 4 moves. You know, they have a hit point stat, they have a, you know, an attack stat and so forth. Yeah, exactly. And then in the factory, you just make individual rules for each different type of Pokemon. And then you say to the Pokemon factory, please give me a Charmander. And you send it like a string or whatever that says what type of Charmander or what type of Pokemon you want. And then it hands you back a pointer. It hands you back the address of the Charmander it just created. And then you attach that to your, Elite Four team object or whatever, right? Oh, I got it up. Sorry. Yeah, they're pretty common. Basically what it does is it abstracts away object instruction from the base class, right? So it's really good if you want like a generic sort of thing, and you can specify later the specifics of it. So that later down the road, you can alter the things it makes as much as you want without making any changes to the thing that manages them. Do this.
Pivoter. À gauche, à droite, 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 à gauche. Gardez les jambes en l'air pour travailler les abdos. À gauche.
Yeah, design-wise, they're not that hard to implement. You just need a few methods, right? Like you need something on your factory that takes in IDs or, you know, strings or some way of representing what kind of object you're looking for. And then you need to like implement some virtual functions in like a factory class that then you override for each individual thing you make, right? You'll have like a factory create or like, you know, return function of some sort, and then you override it for every single different Pokemon. They all return Pokemon pointers, but which Pokemon pointer you get depends on, you know, which string you passed in. Yeah, they're handy. They're pretty common in larger scale software, where you might have like a, like in the exact example of my work, we have different types of notifications, right? So the software will notify you when certain things have happened, right? You hook it into the game engine, and you want the software to tell you every time the game has triggered a gunshot sound or a footstep sound, for example, right? So you'd register for that notification. This is a situation where you can't anticipate in advance how many and what type of notifications you're going to want. 10 years down the road, you might have an entire other new type of notification that you didn't anticipate. In this way, you just add in a notification into the notification factory and return it, rather than having to go and completely redo your notification software, if that makes sense. It's a little extra startup, but it saves you worry in the end. Anyways, that's what I was reading about. You now know as much as I know.
Super. Bravo. Joli. Très bien. Formidable. Essayez de vous surpasser. Bravo. Magnifique. Fantastique. Encore 5. Joli. C'est bien. Encore 3. Superbe. Bien joué. Une dernière fois.
So yes.
Quel combat épique.
That's something. It's a combination of these. So what I'm doing is a combination of those two things, right? Is you're combining a factory with an observer. So your observer's job is to inform people when things have happened, and then the factory is being used to produce different types of observations, right? Different types of notifications. So you plug them, the two of them together, and you have a dynamic notification system that at runtime can create new types of messages via the notification factory. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Well, that's good. You don't mind me asking, how well did the tutoring thing at Seneca pay? / do you know anybody who could give me a reference? Thinking about my options for September. Follow-up question. How many hours do you get? Or does a person get? I'll go back to the cattle gym. Why not? You can only hit one monster per turn. Sounds interesting. I got a 1v1 in my IRL. The new rules. Need a chest? I haven't done those in a long time. And it's porpoises. There's I don't know if you follow it at all, but Guilty Gear Strive just came out. My favorite character is May. One of her attacks is she makes a dolphin appear, which hits you. In fact, a lot of her attacks make use of the dolphin. And her name is, the dolphin's name is Tatsunuki. And so the entire battle, she's just always screaming the name of this dolphin in order to make the dolphin show up and hit you. It's incredibly good. I won't reproduce the voice here. It's better to just go hear it for yourself. But if you can imagine a fighting game where like a 10-year-old Japanese girl is constantly yelling Tatsunuki, the name of this dolphin, as this dolphin assaults you. It's a very good time. Actually, 6 hours. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. Well, I mean, you have, right? What's like the max number of hours? Like, say if you really wanted to juice it, like you really wanted to hit it hard. I'm just weighing my options. I don't know if this is a fair assumption, but I feel like that's a job I could reasonably be expected to get as a leading Canadian computer school student, and as somebody who has had good grades, and as somebody who both heavily made use of the service and apparently got along pretty well with the staff. Some of them still even associate with me. This guy's gonna last for long. We're getting a 3 in. Au revoir. We're gonna do it from down here, Miyamoto. Hope that's okay. Hey, I can actually feel the resistance this way. When I'm standing up, I can't feel it. But that actually kind of works. Is there an attack I can do where I don't need to stand up? Perfect. Perfect. We're doing today's ring fit from the floor. Just the one. Oh yeah, I'm into it. I'm into it. Oh, okay. That's just like a little bit of extra, a little bit of sauce on the side. Oh, that sucks. It was really helpful. Like, I thought it was like by far the best part of the program.
Posture de la chaise.
Ah, yeah, whatever.
Penchez lentement. Revenez lentement à la position de départ. Attention à ne pas forcer.
I mean, I think that's how it goes with any educational program, right? The classes themselves are just the tip of the iceberg. Really, to do well, you need to do all the stuff outside of that, right?
C'est parti. Gardez les jambes en l'air pour travailler les abdos. Bien. Parfait.
Yeah, totally. Especially for 3-4-5.
Travail. Continuez comme ça.
That's the C++
Oui, c'est ça.
third semester stuff, right? Is 3-4-5.
Superbe.
There's definitely times where, like,
Bravo.
even just like a sanity check. Like, you know, when we were talking that night about all the
Très bien.
template stuff, right?
Formidable.
Where I was just losing my mind because it didn't make sense.
Super. Bim.
And it was super helpful, even just to have someone say, you know, like, yeah, you're not crazy, I can't figure this out either.
Continuez à presser.
Or like, yeah, this assignment is busted.
Choisissez une technique. Bonne chance.
What you're going through is normal.
Pression
Anyways.
triomphale.
My 2 cents.
On y va. Cet exercice fait travailler les épaules. Fantastique. Très bien. Bon travail. Excellent. C'est bien. Magnifique. C'est bien. Génial.
How's the,
Bon travail. Continuez comme ça. Fantastique.
yeah, a lot of, yeah, tutor tutor has a lot of tutor duty sitting there going, what the fuck? Yeah, I mean, admittedly, a lot of those exercises were super duper jank, right? They were just not good.
Bougez avec beaucoup d'énergie. À droite, à gauche, 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 à droite, à gauche.
Wonder if it'll make you do them all.
Travaillez les épaules.
No, apparently not. It's not considered to be lopsided. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of them just like didn't employ like good programming principles. And now, especially that I have like more relevant like job experience,
Squat.
can confirm they're not relevant.
On y va. Pointez vos pieds droit devant. Oui, c'est ça. Parfait.
Yeah, for sure.
Joli.
I found that like on the actual job,
Superbe.
the skills that are being helpful to me
Bien joué.
are not really the things they taught, right?
Beau travail. Fantastique. Très bien. Bien joué.
Like so far.
Les abdos.
Oh, I'm just gonna do this because it works, right?
Pressez avec les jambes légèrement pliées.
So far, the thing that like, one second. So far, the things that have mattered the most on the actual job
Pas. Faites une pause si nécessaire.
is like just learning how to
Posture de l'arbre.
comprehend like the paradigms of the code that I'm reading. Not necessarily like even just like
Penchez lentement.
write this thing, write that thing, do a virtual whatever, right? Like, all those things are important, of course. You need to know how they work. But like the only thing that I really use every day is reading through existing code to try to develop an understanding of like the premise behind its design. like how it's functioning, and then how to, you know, append that, how to jump in and get it to perform some additional task. Like, there's been very few situations where I've had to create something for which there was absolutely no precursor, right? There's no situation where it's like, Liam, on this software project that's been going on for 20 years, we've not yet created a way to get standard input to name a truck. You know what I mean? It's all stuff like, you know, oops. You know, a user reported a bug. This section of the code isn't handling this type of input well. We need to add a check for when that happens, and then create a fallback case to cover it. Go have fun. Oh, we'll take it.
Utilisez les abdominaux plutôt que vos bras.
I mean, all like the basic stuff about,
Tenez bon.
you know, how to make a class and how to, you know, do this, that, or the other thing. Obviously that's been useful because you need to know those things in order to like parse code and read it and understand how it's working. So you do need like a baseline of it, but based on what I know from on the job compared to what I was taught, the thing that I could really have used a lot more of is just looking at code paradigms, like concepts, design structures, and not, you know, just memorizing the dictionary. Yeah. It's like, realistically speaking, like, design patterns are most of what you're doing, right? Like we were talking about for the Game Boy stuff. Like going into an existing Game Boy game and finding a design paradigm, a design pattern for covering like inputs or whatever, or how to save, you know, like how to load a song, are super handy, because those are all the solved problems that you don't need to worry about anymore, right?
Posture de la chaise. Penchez lentement.
It's extremely unlikely you're going to contribute anything new to the topic of getting input off of a controller. But it's extremely likely that you're going to need to plug one of those in to something, right? Yeah, I agree with you there. 100% agree with you.
Flexion triomphale. C'est parti. Exercez votre dos. Beau travail.
Oh well, there's a lot of things I would have changed. But here we are.
Bien. Continuez comme ça. Bien joué. Excellent. Super. Superbe. Fantastique. Joli.
Also, like the thing where
Impressionnant.
it's like you have to do a code thing and find the error within like 20 seconds or whatever is also super not relevant. If you're getting a page of code and there's 15 errors in it, it's because you just made 15 mistakes earlier without ever running your code. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Fourth C++ class would be plus. I agree. Either that or just like a language agnostic design patterns class would be super good. Just design paradigms. I'm gonna ignore this guy for a while. But yeah, it just a design patterns class would be sweet. But yeah, like the whole thing where, yeah, go find these 15 errors or whatever is stupid. It's dumb. This just doesn't work that way. You know, you do a poll of the repository, and everything works, right? Because you're not allowed to push code changes that don't work. Mm-hmm. They don't teach you how to think. Yeah, I guess like they approximate. Oh, I guess right. They approximate that mostly people will be not designing their own software, but just maintaining existing data structures.
Super. Formidable. Bien joué. Super. Superbe.
Which is probably mostly true, but
Bravo. Beau travail.
yeah, that's fair. I think you and I right now have
Magnifique.
a far more creative output in mind
Excellent.
than what most people end up doing. That's the sense of it that I have. Because I wonder what like all those people who got co-op placements at banks ended up doing.
Fantastique.
You know what I mean? Like you get a co-op placement at TD. What do you do for 8 months?
Très bien. Oui, c'est ça. Bien. Excellent. Bon travail. Très bien. Joli. Très bien. Super. Super. Fantastique. Très bien. Bravo. Magnifique. Superbe. Bon travail. Continuez comme ça. Excellent. Super. Beau travail. Encore 5. Bien joué. Excellent. Bien. Encore 3. Oui, c'est ça. Génial. Joli. Formidable. Une dernière fois. Ok. C'est ça.
I mean, I've said this before, but there's certain exercises that I never end up doing, like that one, because in the battles it only ever heals your hit points. But that I would love to have a reason to use.
Penchez lentement vers la gauche. Bien, encore un peu plus bas. Gardez le buste bien droit.
Like this is a good one.
Inclinez encore un peu. Et revenez. Même chose de l'autre côté. N'oubliez pas de changer de jambe.
Imagine they're not trusting co-op students to handle their online banking platforms. Yeah, who knows?
Penchez
As far as I could tell when I was looking at stuff,
Penchez
there was
lentement vers la droite.
a lot of it seemed pretty
Vers la droite.
Mickey Mouse,
Revenez lentement à la
if that
position
makes sense.
Faites pointer votre pied vers le plafond.
Where it looked like you didn't actually get involved in solving real problems or working on any like active projects. But it was more of like a job place preparation / indoctrination program. I might be biased.
Flexion
That was
avant.
good. Oh, these guys. Like I remember I was filling out the application for one of them and there was this like really silly like aptitude test type of thing or like
Penchez
colored dots would appear and disappear.
lentement à la position du départ. Poussez bien le sol avec la plante des pieds. Vos mouvements sont un peu trop rapides.
Okay, I got slower, gotta go slower.
Revenez lentement à la position de départ. Encore 10. Revenez lentement à la position de départ. 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 Bien!
Yeah, like you have to fill out
Avec torsion.
these like stupid like mini like Mario Party mini games where there's like colored dots on the screen and they're moving around and you have to click where like the last position of it was before like the screen cleared or whatever.
Vers la gauche.
And it was some high level BS.
Cet
Because
exercice
one,
est
it's like
calme.
study after study comes out and find those things have absolutely no predictor on like job performance. You know, it's like all this brain age or like, you know, get smarter by doing Sudoku things, right? Or like, yeah, I mean, keeping your brain active generally is good, right? Whether or not, you know, you do puzzles or play music or go for a run or, you know, paint or whatever, do your knitting, is a predictor of like your mental acuity insofar as, you know, you're being mentally active at all or not, right? At the end of the day, like all those things really assess is whether or not you can do the puzzle well.
Revenez
You know,
lentement à la position de départ.
being able to do Sudokus
Travail.
on a certain level is like a measure of, you know, your rational and symbolic logic, sure, but if you're testing people based on them, your real results are whether or not people are good at Sudokus, not whether or not people are smart. And then they also had like a bunch of like accessibility problems, right? Because like the colors they chose on the monitor or whatever, if you were colorblind, you just wouldn't have been able to do this. Like you just... couldn't have possibly passed the test. So it makes you wonder, right? If you know anything about like people who are actually responsible for hiring, right? None of them make their hiring decisions based off of someone's score on a click the colored dots puzzle, right? Can you imagine? You're a manager hiring for your team, and you have 2 applicants, and you make the final assessment on who gets the job based on somebody who clicked the most colored dots? What kind of psychopath are you? Oh, you're colorblind? There you go. It's stupid, right? It's just crazy. It's just, oh, what planet are we on? You know, you, a bank, you have so much resources in order to find applicants and screen them. And what you choose to do is have people, like, do the puzzles from the funny pages in the newspaper in order to screen programmers. You know what I mean? You might as well just have like a caption contest. Whoever writes the funniest sentence underneath this picture of a sleeping cat gets the job. No, totally. It's just one layer, right? One more barrier. Anyways, I could tell from everything that they said during that process that the thing that was most important to them was just like compliance. They just wanted culture fits, right? They wanted people who were gonna make working at the bank the job until they died, right? Very famously, banks have a really hard time maintaining programmers in jobs, because the programmers go and they work there for 2 years, get a good salary, and then go find a job somewhere else, use the salary they got at the bank to negotiate a higher salary at the next point, and have senior or lead tacked onto their title, right? But clearly, for the bank, the whole co-op program was just finding programmers that they could get early and keep forever. Yeah, exactly.
Bon, allons-y.
Exactly. You're just doing the crossword puzzle, right? There's a good stair set. Yeah, we find that from programmers KDR in Call of Duty is a huge predictor of their success. Get them while they're young and naive. Get them where they know better. Get them where they know have learned how to negotiate a salary. I mean, pretty much, right? Let's just call a spade, right? I mean, that's what they're after. Ooh, look at all our skill points. They're so shiny. Your skill points are so shiny and beautiful. Thanks, Ring. Hey, let's do it. Now we only have 26,000 rings at him. But yeah, like, you know, I went to this like info session. They had the recruiters there who are, you know, coaching applicants on what like they should do in order to put in a good application. And 100% of it had to do with like just compliance, right? They said, you know, read the application forms really carefully, be really specific. You know, there's gotta be weird things that we ask for, and we need you to do them exactly to make sure we know you read it. Because it's really important that you just are able to do exactly what you're told, regardless of whether or not it makes any sense. You know, even down to things like, they said, this is the structure that we're expecting for resumes. Your resume should be this structure. If your resume isn't this structure, I know you weren't at this meeting, and we'll just toss your resume out. We won't even look at it. Doesn't matter what's on it. More important than your skills and abilities, we want people who are able to make a resume look like this. So, alright. You do you, bro. It was nuts. It was quite surreal, right? Because it was like all the critical things people always say about the banks. And say them as though it was like a conspiracy. You know, like it was some sort of inside scoop. And here you are at this meeting. And they're just saying, you know that like joke, like saying the loud part, or the quiet part loud? There's, you know, saying the quiet part loud, right? It's like, aren't you supposed to pretend you're not this way? Yeah, totally. It was like, it's got to have this many columns. The columns have to be this width. You know, we're looking for bullet points and not asterisks, or not hyphens, or not numbers. We want bullet points. Right? And if you hand in a resume and the different items of work experience are ticked off with hyphens instead of bullet points, we will not consider you. Anyways, I mean, it's to be expected. It's a bank, right? It's not a creative endeavor. What they want is efficiency and predictability and consistency and things to be routine and regular, right?
À présent, convertissez votre entraînement en points d'expérience en prenant la pause de la victoire.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
Abaissez votre bassin pour charger votre fille et tirez votre
in fairness, the banks do pay well. They pay competitively, right? It's not the same as good. Based on everything I've heard, the bank jobs are easy to get, right? People go do them because the banks are always hiring. They always need people. They can't keep them. I think I can probably
On y va.
adjust this ever so slightly. Yeah.
Allez, on s'envole.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Miyamoto.
Pressez-moi.
Sorry to keep you waiting. My apologies. Yeah. I mean, the fact of the matter is that, like, if you're working for something like a bank, and unless you're working at the absolute highest level of sophistication on, like, cutting edge economic models and that kind of stuff, AI, those things, you're not really in their main business, right? So it'd be weird to expect to get great treatment, right? Like, you're basically just updating existing tools to make sure that they keep working as they're supposed to in duty. Yeah, I don't know. Clearly I think I'm incapable of doing it. I think I would just get really angry very fast and become destructive. It's just, it's just the way I am. It's just me. Okay. Let's bring Live Split up. And let's try to do some speedruns. So my new tact here is to do World 1 runs in order to polish up the XP meter. And then when we're at a full bar, or rather we're at an empty bar, I'll go and do a World 18. Know what I'm saying? Alright, we're tied for first at 3 minutes and 55 seconds. Let's do the calibration. Calibration station. We're going for a World 1, and when the XP bar gets filled up, we're going to try for World 18. Because World 18, I'm going to need every second I get. And if I'm getting the level up message, not happening. Alright. Calibration. Situation. Level 30. Oh, level 30 why? Difficulty levels level 30. Okay.
Le Rincon à deux mains et pointez-le devant vous. Compressez le Rincon avec force.
We have to compress the ring forward. Avec force. Tip seemed to be struggling a little more than I was.
Le Rincon à deux mains et
That's
pointez-le
fine.
devant vous.
Tip seems way more flexible than me.
Avec force.
Gonna be real.
Ok.
Oh. I only did 99 because I wasn't paying attention. We should redo that. Continue A. I think, like, real zone, that would not matter. You know what I'm saying? Real zone.
Tenez le Rincon à
But we'll
deux
do it
mains
properly.
et pointez-le devant vous. Compressez le Rincon avec force.
Can't imagine what the difference between negative 99 and negative 100 is. But we'll do it. We'll do it
Tenez le
properly.
Rincon à deux mains et pointez-le devant
I'll
vous.
be a good sport.
Étirez le Rincon avec force. Ok.
Alright, there you go. No cheating from Liam. Only honest runs here. Boop, boo, doo. Doodle-doodle-doo-doo.
Écartez légèrement les pieds et gardez le dos droit. Courez sur place en petite foulée en faisant attention à ce qui vous entoure. Ok.
Alright. Try to line it up with Tip's footballs here.
Courez sur place en foulée rapide.
Oh yeah! I was going through E3 and thinking about which games I bought based on the conference. Off the top of my head, I think the number was 6. I think I bought Advance Wars. I bought the 2 Zeldas, Skyward Sword and Breath of the Wild 2. I think I bought that PlayStation Pixel Remaster, 1 through 6. What else did I buy? Oh, Metal Slug Tactics. I bought that one. Oh yeah, and of course Metroid 5 or Metroid Dread or whatever you want to call it. I bought the hell out of that one. Okay, let's get the right splits open. Open splits. Ring Fit Adventure. Do do do. Bugga boom boom. Boo boo. Boo doo doo. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Where is World 1? Honestly though, where is World 1? Ring Fit Adventure. Open splits from file. Ring Fit Adventure 80%. World 4, World 3, World 2, World 1. Cool, there we go. Boop, ba ba do, boop. I mean, 6 is pretty good. There wasn't that many games at launch. But I mean, in fairness, those games are all coming out over the course of the next year and a half, right? So six games in I don't know, what's that, 18 months? It's not so bad. Realistically. For me. Okay, ready? Let's do a run. Make sure to leave the cursor in the middle of the graph here, just to be as annoying as possible. Just place that bad boy right there. Okay. Wish me luck. I'm gonna change this here. The time we're looking for is 3:55. 3:55. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go! Good, I took a screenshot. You're gonna want that later.
Allez, continuons.
Did I double split already? Is that a thing? No, it looks like we're good. I just don't understand the graph. I can do better than that. I should make a hotkey for reset. It's gonna make my life easier. Let's just do it. Settings. Oh, there's an undo split button. I think it's 0. Yeah. Okay, so start and split is return. Reset is minus. And undo is 0. Okay, cool. I can use that. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go! No screenshot this time. There goes the graph. Who knows? We can get up there higher. You do a better job. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Going for world records. Oh. Need every second I can get. There you go. Much better.
Abaissez votre bassin et tirez.
Okay, let's see what we can get done here.
Bon, allons-y. Choisissez une technique selon la couleur de l'ennemi.
Alright, sounds good. You know where to find me. Okay, let's try another one. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go!
Allez, on y va.
One shot opener! That's good.
Abaissez votre bassin et tirez-vous.
Ah! Boo. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Abaissez votre bassin et tirez.
Welcome back. I've not moved. Just in the game. Boo! We're getting into this territory, right? Where I gotta be really picky in order to post a new time. I can't let anything by, right? Okay. 3, 2, 1, go! I had the water message anyway, so. Yes, every second counts. We need them all, baby. $3.54. Get out of my way, birds. Don't you know this is run town? No. We're getting to the point where we might get that level up and have to go to World 19 or World 18. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Do-do-do-do-do. It's too late. Okay, we're not getting World 1 on this playthrough. I don't really feel super excited about doing knee lifts, but yeah, so we're gonna avoid those. I think we'll switch to World 18 after this. I'm good and warmed up. The experience bar is in a good spot. We'll beat this guy up.
Bien, choisissez une technique. Squat.
Hopefully that'll be enough experience to get the level up.
C'est parti.
I think this guy dies in one.
Bien joué.
That's always very, very satisfying. Give me a level up already. I've earned it.
Bravo. Very fort.
Why can't I do that all the time? Poor little blue Hoffman indeed.
Une technique.
I'm dressed in blue in solidarity though.
On y va. Levez les bras.
Is this guy just one?
Très bien.
It just explodes.
C'est un bon exercice.
It's like a bomb went off. Oh, come on. How many experience do I need? I need 50. Did he give me 9? Oh, well, there's the end of the level. There you go. Super. That's great. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna go try running World 18 now. Now that I've got a empty experience bar. It's definitely more difficult. It's a longer run. Fewer resets on account of it. I've unlocked everything, so that's good. Let's update these splits. Open splits. Okay. World 18 in all of its rage and glory. Okay, let's try it. Let's look at the time I'm going for first, so we can get an idea of what's up. Let's do that first. The Ace Man Flexith. Level 30 intensity. Alright, so the current world record is 13 minutes and 58 seconds. That's the time to beat. $13.58. Okay. Everybody ready? Everybody on board? Okay. 3, 2, 1, go!
Allez, en route. Allez, on s'envole.
I'm glad to hear it. off we get. We got a 1v1 that fox. Nice clean section there. Big fan of that. Alright, is Weird Judge in chat? No. So we can probably get distracted by Weird Judge in chat. Skip happening. It's good. No! No! Oh, she said tic tac. I've heard, can't she say that before? Okay. Hey, Silver. Thank you. Glad to hear it. We're going for world record. Oh, baby. Many fasts. A little early. Oh, not by much. Oh, come on. Hate that. Okay, got a good buffer there. We'll go over that. Come on. Come on. Not a great level 2.
Abaissez votre bassin et tirez.
Nothing huge. The bottle is running out. A bunch of really low things. No huge time losses. Just a bunch of nonsense. No scope that deer. Or was it an elk? I'm not sure. Alright. I wonder what leads on the right. If you go right there, what happens? Maybe you find Mew.
Abaissez votre bassin.
Yeah, that's good level 3. Nothing too notable. Ring fit works. I highly recommend it. For reference, I'm playing it on maximum difficulty. The difficulty level is really quite flexible and nice. Both for helping you customize it, but also for variety. You don't have to be a crazy person like me. Oh, yeah, that's fair. I mostly bicycle, so I've got the same problem. This is my break during World 18. How's everyone doing? Good.
Joli. Abaissez votre bassin. Étirez. Victoire.
Oh. Did I double split there? Can anyone tell?
Abaissez votre bassin. Étirez.
I don't know if I double split or not, but let's find out. The timer's still going. It matters. Great set of stairs.
Abaissez votre bassin. Étirez.
Nice. 15:49. 4-second PB. 4-second world record. Poof. Oh baby. Oh man, that was fun. Yeah, I did it. I beat the world record by 4 seconds. It's a 4-second PB, I believe. To be sure. Yeah, the old record was 13:58. Oh wow, I wrote it more than that. I beat it by 9 seconds. I thought I only beat it by 4. I beat it by 9. That's good. It's a good time. Okay, we got floor towel. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. That feels good after doing 10 unfinished reset runs of World 1 earlier. I don't know where all my time came back. I mean, thinking about it though, what can we lose? We can lose the cooldown reminder. That saves a few seconds. I bonked twice in level 1. Level 1 was really good for the pushes. I think the flying section went really well. Saved some time there for sure. But I had 2 bonks, which probably ate up a couple seconds there. World level 2 was fine. There was nothing horrible about it. But there was a few sloppy moves there. I'm sure it accumulated to a second or two. And the last stair set on Chief's House or whatever this last level's called. Chief's House, yeah. Could have been ever so slightly better. I don't know how much time it would have saved, but... Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You get what I'm saying, Silver. You understand. So it's this funny thing where it's like, hooray! I got this huge time save. But also, I could do it even better. I don't think I'm going to attempt it this week because it takes a lot out of you, turns out. What I think I'll do is I'll try to finish a run of World 1. Okay, rather than continually bailing on it. I would like to, I last week I tied the world record for World 1. I had the world record. Then the world record was taken from me by Envy, another Canadian. I'm not sure. Take a look. I'll have a screenshot. It says 297. I don't know how exact that is. But, you know, there's a rough idea, right? What's that? Chocolate bar? What's 300 calories represent? I like the timer because I don't know how accurate the calorie thing is, and I sure as hell know I ran 0 kilometers. I haven't moved, right? I'm still, you know, I'm at 2 meters at most, but the clock is pretty accurate in terms of like how much you've actually been moving. So I stick with that. Okay. Let's see if I can make another run happen here. How's everybody's day going? How you doing, Rays? How you doing, Silver? Welcome. Thank you. Thanks so much for joining me on my humble sweat stream. Okay. I guess I gotta change my splits. I should get some more water, as Silver pointed out. That would be a smart choice. I'm gonna change the splits here and then go do that. Why does this never open them properly? Ring Fit Adventure, World 1. There we go. Busy day at work, just chilling. It was good. I switched tasks at work. Thought today was a big reading day for me. Just getting caught up on all the things I need to know in order to do my new responsibility for the next week or so. That was good. I don't mind that. You could definitely use it, right? It worked for me. I'm gonna build this up in a moment. Joy-Cons are funny, eh? Where they've got this problem where the sticks drift, right? You got this Joy-Con drift issue everybody's always all messed up about, right? And, you know, rightfully so. It's Joy-Con expensive. They should work. you know, you would extremely reasonable to expect somebody to want to wiggle the stick around, right? So you think you would design it so that when you wiggle the stick around, they don't break, right? Yeah, they do. However, one thing you can do is you can strap a Joy-Con to your thigh and cover it, just drench it in sweat every week for years. It's fun. It's great at that. It's perfect at that. Couldn't tell you why. Okay, so that was exciting. One thing's nice is I already got a world record today. So, this doesn't matter. We can just have fun with this one. Okay. Let's do World 1. Mario Kart Joys, yeah. Mario Kart, the Joy-Con killer. I feel way better now that I got my hair cut. So having to push my hair out of my face during runs was no fun at all. Okay. Let's do some runs. What is this? Attempt 59? Bada booty. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go! Wish me luck. This one's for you, chat. They're all for you. But that just means that this one is also for you. That bird up in the top left spinning around. What a show off. There you go. That was an absolutely perfect stair set. That's what we need. Thank you. Merci. Oh no, I'm an idiot. Alright, it was just practice. It was just practice. That was the perfect stair set. That's what they look like when you get them. We can get them again though. Okay, that was just a simulation. I was just testing you. I just wanted to know what it would be like if you wished me good luck. And when you wish me good luck, I get perfect stair sets, so... I mean, we got a deal now. Alright, brief Zamboni moment. Thank you, Silver. Alright, ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Merci beaucoup. Thank you. Bonne chance. Look at that, look at the bird. I want you to look at the bird. Look at that show off bird. The bird's such a jerk. Hate that bird. That's okay. The good luck was too powerful. I couldn't handle it. I wasn't in my true form yet. But don't worry, this is my real form. I can contain the luck. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go! Final form, Liam. Thank you. Boo, bird. That bird's a jerk. The bird does different things each time, eh? Do you notice that? Is Bubsy bad luck? Is that canon? That's funny that the bird does different things each time. I never realized until I took the time to troll the bird. We'll get it. We'll get it. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go! Okay, this is final, super final form. Alright, do we get spinny bird? Look at the bird. Man, that bird boring. Okay. Will do. Will do. That sounds like a bad review. There we are. That's that luck you guys gave me. I was holding on to it just to trick you, so you don't want to get too comfortable.
Abaissez votre bassin et tirez.
Boo. Silly game. Oh no!
Abaissez votre bassin et tirez.
Let's see. So we can make it happen here. That'll lead. Let's go.